Now, there was a bit of a controversy at the early voting site in Venice this afternoon among the Democratic Party. A volunteer at the party's table accidentally displayed an already completed sample ballot for voters to see. Now, some say it seems as if the party was endorsing a certain candidate, which is not allowed until after the results of the primary. State Senate candidate Frank Cirillo spotted the ballot already filled out and alerted the party, who said they were not involved, and immediately ordered it to be removed. Cirillo says he was frustrated to see his opponent, Frank Alcock's name highlighted as the apparent suggestion for voters entering the polls.
We want to have our fair shot at winning, and we don't want it to seem like the Democratic Party is picking my opponent over myself, especially as the primary process is supposed to be nonpartisan.
I don't think it's a big deal, but at the same time, fairness is very important, and the perception of fairness is very important. We take that very seriously. I did talk to our volunteers who were there this morning that set up the table, and they are adamant that they did not put that there.
Now, the party staff says they visit each of their polling locations and instructed volunteers to avoid similar behavior. This was the only reported incident in the county. Now, those two candidates were among few others who shared their stance on issues for voters today. The USF Sarasota Manatee campus held 4 political forums back-to-back this afternoon, giving candidates running for the Florida House of Representatives and Senate seats a chance to speak directly to the residents about their views. It's similar to debates. Candidates answered questions posed by a moderator with a timed response. Among the candidates in attendance, Greg Stubbe, Joe Gruters, Steve Vernon, and Frank Alcock, who tackled the importance of education funding.
We don't spend all that much on education. Now, the money's not going to fall in the sky, so revenue is part of the equation. If we get to Medicaid, that's also a very big budget item as well. And so this stuff is not for free, but it needs to be a priority.
Now, event attendees said the forum was just in time for the primary election. Early voting runs through next Saturday. You can cast your ballots from 8:30 to 4:30 each day in Sarasota County, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Manatee County. Some early voting locations include Sarasota Square Mall, the Biscayne Plaza in Northport, the Palmetto Library, and Lakewood Ranch Town Hall.